Hello everybody, welcome back. Okay, main attack currently is on this left side village. My tanks, well, stugs, very little use, so I'm redeploying them over here, but I think the battle will be over by then. Okay, so left hand platoon moving into this village. Central platoon here assaulting and advancing into here. I think, to be honest, the battle's, well, we're going to say it was hopefully over. And still fire support from over here, but not that effectively, I have to say. And then we'll start getting a toehold into here. Okay, on the right hand side, we know there's something around here, but we're not quite sure what, so we're just trying to edge a little bit further forward so we can have a look, edging a little bit forward so we can have a look here. But I think I'm planning to go this direction. Oh, let's point it the right way. I'm planning to go this direction, so I suspect this platoon may advance through this way. We've got a reserve platoon coming up, heavy machine guns. So that's kind of my thought. This will be my sort of axis. But it depends what we see. So let's go. Okay, so we're starting to see people running, which is always good. Get Piet there, but that's no great risk to us, obviously, because our tanks are miles away. Did take a casualty there. Let's see if we can see where that's from. Okay. Back a little bit, have a look. Okay, that was two of my poor scouts who I moved badly. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so not that much to report here. Get in. Okay, let's just check how these guys are doing. Okay. Alright. Over here. Okay, so we're in there alright. Not seeing anything. A little bit further forward there, not seeing anything. And here. We really should have a good line of sight now, so I'll just let them. Are you hiding? No? Okay. So I'll just leave them to do their thing. Right, okay, so. We did take fire when we moved over there. Still rested, okay. So this will be a bit tiring, but... Oh, come here. Just really want to get them into these buildings. That's fine. I suppose in reality I really should use this platoon as they're fresh and keep these guys in situ. Okay, that is a much better idea. Really not quite as stupid. So, moving. Okay. Right. Now these machine guns. Let's have a look. What can you actually see? Bugger all. So these machine guns I don't think are any use there. Who are you? Who are you? 4th Platoon Headquarters. So that's the machine guns, okay. So I'll let the infantry go first, then I'll move the machine guns over. I think, in fact, I have a better idea. That's you. Okay. Right. Okay, so we should start to have a look in that side. Okay. Okay. Let them move for the moment. Right, okay. Let's... It's a trick I saw in another video to advance the last assault the last part, and they can't assault because I've split the squads. Okay, what do I know? Okay. Okay. Right, we'll just leave you guys there to buddy aid. Pick your own target, please. Right. You guys in. In. Okay. Get rid of that for me. Right, you guys are going into there. Okay. Right. Where is your casualty? He's there, okay. So, please medic him. Let's just get you guys a little bit further forward, see what we can see. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Go. Oop, if I can hit the button. Okay, so we've got a Canadian headquarters moving up. So they're trying to reinforce into here, which is good. We've got a spot there. We'll have a look at that. Oh, God, you guys are getting flattened. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, so we got armoured car spot there. Got Piet there. Right, gonna have to move that armour up. Okay, right, over here. Okay, so that's good. So we're now starting to get a spot there. So let's just go back and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got Canadians there. Got armoured car there. Right. Okay. Right, okay, I'm still screwing up over here. I really am. That's just awful. So, yeah, okay, you guys stop. You guys, oh, I'm really sorry about that. Okay. Right, okay, so haven't seen anything. We've got the Piet there, but I'm not worried about that. So, what can you see from there? Boffle. Right. Okay, it's better. Piet is about 250 meters away, so I don't think I can need to worry about that. Okay, so right, so you can see some in there. Okay, right. Okay, so that left flank is still a bit of a disaster. Let you guys just let you complete buddy aid. You're moving. You're not spotting, and you guys are resting up. Okay, so got Canadians there. Right. We're taking really bad casualties over here, so we're basically going to wait until our armour appears. Right, so let's get on. Okay, where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Because it wasn't me. There. Okay, possibly spotting round into there because they knew we were there. That's fine because we're buggered off. Right, but I'll need to move that squad this turn. Okay, sniper over there. Okay, right. So armour's moving. Didn't take any more casualties, but I'm not sure we did any actual damage to the other side. Let's zoom in a little bitty. Okay, I really like them to be okay, right. So you guys have reached safely. We've got infantry over here, but not much else. Right, you guys are still moving. We've got that. We still don't have a decent spot over there, so we don't know. Okay. Alright. Okay, so artillery coming in. Run, little infantry, run. Okay, so no, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Right, you guys bought. No. Do second floor, first floor. Cancel that. Let's split you guys up. 2. Okay. Right, so that first part of the city is ours. Okay. There's a moving, and you'll take that. Okay, so what I'd like, I think, are these guys. Move up to there. Okay, so we'll have this platoon link up and go on this side of the road. Right, we know there are enemy contacts there. Right, we'll have this platoon maneuver up here. We'll have this platoon, I think, move across here, but we'll do that later. So, in fact, we'll use this platoon, that's more sensible. Get machine guns as well. Okay. Anti-tank guns fairly useless. And we'll worry about our armour in a minute. Okay, right. Okay, let's see if we can get a better view over here. Okay, yep. That spotting round is indeed coming in over there. Well, it's either that or get hit by the mortar, so that's your better choice, guys, I'm afraid. Right, armour's getting close. Right. Okay, right, you guys are getting some good shots in there, so that's good. You guys are moving. Okay. Let's leapfrog you a little bit. Right. You guys are still moving. I'm just going to move him. See what you can pick up there. And no, I'm not going to open them up. There's just too many people with machine guns around and snipers and horrible things. Okay. artillery was pretty much off target. Okay. Right. Excuse me. Right, let's have a little wee look over here. Okay. Okay. So I think they're trying to reinforce the village over here, which is good if they run into my tanks. Okay. Okay, so we've got to assume that wood is full of them. Really can't get a good spot over here, but okay. Right, here. Not seeing that much either. Okay, so this infantry has moved successfully in. You're not seeing anything. Okay, so. Oh, no. Level 3. Deploy. Right, I was going to move in there, but we haven't actually cleared that out yet. But, okay. Right, let's just check. Okay. Right, so if there's anybody over there, we'd be taking fire. Damn. Okay, deploy. Face there, though I suspect you'll know what to do. You guys get up there and help. Right, you guys are all going to be in position. Right. You guys to there. Let's advance into there. Okay, so got a reasonable foothold there. You guys are holding here, but nothing really to report. Right. You're no use to me. But this route seems safe. Okay, so we have one platoon there. this platoon advancing up into there. We'll leave these guys as reserve for the moment. Okay, so the right flank we're making some progress. Here we're starting to pick people up and we're going to be reinforced here. This is a disaster, but this turn hopefully our tanks will be able to make an impact. Right. Okay, so yeah, half track is there. You up to there. Okay. Move you guys to there. Okay. Let's just check. A wee bit close to the pit, but hopefully not. Okay. Okay, the pit's out in the open, which is good. Which means we can splat it. And we have. Well done, chaps. Okay, and they are hitting that wood. Okay. Okay, spotting round there. So they've seen our guys in the woods. Okay. Alright, so you guys are going to be able to do some damage. Okay. Right, so that wood is taking artillery fire. Moving in here. Nothing really to spot. You guys are moving. That's fine. Okay, right. So, only outstanding issue is taking artillery fire over here. Right. Okay, so did want you to see what you can get here. Let's get rid of him. Rid of him. Okay. Are they firing for effect, or is that just spotting? Okay, let's just head down. Okay. Okay. I haven't got a spot in that half track. Okay, right, so the tanks are doing their thing. We'll just have to hold our breath over here. Right, okay. Okay, so here. Okay, right, we'll wait. What the hell was that? Was that just an off-spotting round? Have they seen these poor guys? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay. So the guns are moving in and no problem. We'll let them get set up and then we'll move more. Okay. Up. Okay. Really wish he'd tell me more what's going on here. I mean, you've got reasonable. I suppose it's not that great, is it? Okay. Okay. Have a good look before you move on. Right. Okay. So, do I keep moving these guys or do I wait until that artillery is stopped just in case? That's what we'll do. Okay. So let's just menu forward a little bit. And see what you can see. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Who can see that? Right, you can. Okay, so. Okay. Still determined in hitting that. I'm not quite sure what they're aiming at. Okay, so we'll just let our tanks do the work here and clean these guys out. Okay. Oh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So we have a reasonably intact squad here. Though I do want you to pick up the anti-tank weapon. Okay. Let's just check. Is there... There should be an unwell Piat team. There is, right. That's fine. So lumbery, lumbery, lumbery. See and get a better spot over there. Okay. Alright, these guys are almost gone, so that's good. Right, okay. So I'm still taking those rounds there. I don't know if that's just harassing fire or what. A wee bit annoying. Okay, so let's move these guys up this way. Okay. What I could do is move this platoon laterally. Are they different companies? Second company, so oh, it's third company. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Let them get set up a little bit more. Okay. Those guys forward a bit. Okay. See what we can see. So we still have the contacts there, but that's about it. Alright. Okay. Right, let's go. Oh, what was that? Was that again there? Yeah, I really don't know what they're trying to do here. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's just go back and see how we're getting on. So these guys, I think, are in a pretty poor state, so that's good for us. Okay, right, I think we'll leave it there. Slightly better progress. Still taking too many infantry casualties, but then unfortunately I tend to always to do that. But as usual, thank you for watching.